don't you want to navigate, guys? So until you want to navigate and you are not even coping everything in your life, you have to cope everything until you won't do anything like that, or you are staying as a very indulgent person, as an indulgent or like that, or you'll be so destitute person, and I'll accept that you won't become anything like that. So learn to chase everything in life. So learn to endure as a how as you feel nothing like no one can tolerate you and no one can uh, go against you until you want until you allow to hurt your luck or like something like that. So you have perseverance on your own upon yourself, uh, or maybe another and more things there are, and we shouldn't have to you'll flourish your life, and we'll expect all of your parents and all of a lot of your even your relatives are hating you and insulting, and insisting you somehow you are still you have overcome from a lot of kind of like many kind of obstacles and challenges and troubles. So you are here and you must have to be until uh, you don't have any like mentality or uh, positive thinking towards your anything, like even that is a skill, like developing skills or developing in something, everything, whatever you are getting involved in that uh, thing or something like that, so this is a precious time. Never ever think that it is really worthless, or you are just seen as a really uh, like how a really uh, useless persons. That's not don't stay as a useless person. If you are, then you must have to focus on your uh, amelioration, and that will direct you somewhere from where you can direct yourself to be like the person. You have to ameliorate yourself, and you can bring a lot of improvements upon yourself, and with times you'll become like a persistent constant, and also preservative, also like disciplined person. You'll always be like that, and you have to be until if unless you can unless you focus on your actions, and unless you for what you control yourself, you won't get anything in life like really stunning or gorgeous. Everything's are here, everyone's are hardworking here in this year, and everybody has to work. uh, if you are not doing and you are thinking that you are just ruining your life in that way, maybe that can be maybe I wish that must be a myth, because uh, you are not ruining your life. You are just what flourishing, um, and you'll get a very prosperous life, and with your struggle, with your sacrifice, struggle, and dedication and determination, and everything will pay off. You don't need to worry for that. And taking worries and being a very like a restless person, what about that behind that? Is there is nothing except your mental pressures. And even if that isn't hype, if you are in that dilapidated dilapidated and how what dismal situation, just come out from that illusion or that kind of what just be stay as a resilient person, wouldn't even feel, and he won't allow, he won't let that kind of things comes uh, around him, even that is already within him or her. He doesn't even feel and then everything will fade. So that's the reality. So we have to surmount, and that's teaches you a lot. And you'll have the most important lesson of the life, and that you ever have to learn from. Even that is really like you feel that it's just tedious or like boring, but after the struggle, after your sacrifice, after dedication, determination, there's a lot of lessons and a lot of things you might have already learned in your life, and you must have to learn, because you started you you started stay as a patient, yeah, you started being a patient person in life, and you can even hard work until your last breath. You don't care about what, you don't care on what results, even you are goal oriented, but you are just, you won't feel any worries or something like that, even if you don't, if you are not going to get what, uh, like your achievements or your uh, prosperous purpose, because you are very purposeful, but you didn't but you haven't get it, so that's why got it. So that's why you can feel like it was really depressing or anxious, you know like you can even feel like you can be, sometimes you can be somewhat, you can uh, recognize yourself and consider yourself as a furious person, but you must have to control yourself, and everyone must have control over their emotion, temporary emotions and feelings, and even that thing, that situation was like really so sentimental, and like how what nostalgic, everything's here just for temporary time, but the struggle and dedication, your determination and your persistence, consistency, perseverance will be forever until your last breath. So I'm here uh, to hard work till the last, and I'm not going to give up on. I'm carrying a lot of dreams in my mind, and I have to fulfill that in time. So that I'm here, and I won't feel like anything, even that is really hard on me, or even people are. You must have to really, you must have to be like a very hilarious person, and you have to get that kind of thing in life. Uh, you can get a elevation and short relief from that kind of things or activities or something like that. You must have to get involved in that kind of activity, get into that activities, if these are available and these are otherwise you mustn't have to care a little on this kind of thing. You just have to neglect and ignore people's perspective, perception on what their insisting behavior, that is not letting you to get your successful life, your prosperous destiny. They're diverting your mentality towards somewhere, like somewhere you are you got convinced by yourself, but somehow they feel they're actually affecting your mentality, and your you are actually affecting by what you're being affected by external environment. So you mustn't have to care about that kind of external environment, because you must have to focus on your internal environment, because that is it is actually important for your growth, your progress, so just focus on your actions and let them everything left behind. So that's it. So just manifest for your what we have to manifest for our a really bright and luminous future, and we must have to be very amiable. Even a situation is very amiable, we have to be familiar with the problem and obstacles and troubles, and that only in that case we can become a man, that ever this life want it. It's has to make you, directly in that path or way, and you are actually on the track, and you will go ahead with your positivity, and you are not flying over over anyone's expectation, and you are not even debating on anyone's. You are just go on to, you know you had a lot of obstacles, but you had came out from that, and you are actually in the really proper